Looks like we got sound and everything. Hey man, just woke up after a long night of space traveling. I think BlackJesus is sleeping or he had to do something. I think he's, what do you call that? He's doing like a theater today. He works with some guys that does some real life theater. I think that's what he's doing today. But yeah, I just woke up and I've been thinking about the Death Cube. And if you don't know what the Death Cube is, let me back up. The reason why I'm mentioning BlackJesus is because he's the host for our server. And I think he's probably away from keyboard. So I decided to just make my own like little temporary server because I need to do some fucking calculations here. We're making a Death Cube and it's gonna be fucking crazy. Um, I think last time we were live on stream, I started on the Death Cube, and it was. I think first it was 6 by 6. If you imagine like a cube, and it's 6, 6, 6. But that was foggy, so I think I made it 8 by 8. And then last night when we were playing off stream, figured out that it needed to be 9 by 9. Because the floors itself of the Death Cube are, it's 9 tiles high, and each ground floor or level floor is also one. It takes up one entire tile. So if you have a cube and you imagine there's like a level at the top and the bottom, and then one in the middle. So that's 3 tiles for 3 levels. So with 9 tiles in the height, that gives you 2 floors that are 3 tiles high. But then we were talking about it yesterday and trying to like compare some sizes, because this is gonna be like a space station up in space. And we kind of figured out that that's way too small. We gotta go way bigger. 9 times 9 times 9 is not gonna cut it at all. So we are at least minimum going 3 times larger, maybe even 4 times larger. I haven't really looked at that yet, but I've looked a little at 3 times. Have some quick notes I did here when I woke up. It's gonna be a little foggy because it's not that much of a problem. It's kind of like if you're trying to hang 3 pictures on the wall, you know, you gotta, what do you call that? You gotta, you gotta calculate it. You gotta figure it out so it looks good when the pictures actually come up. You can't just put 3 dots on the wall, because then the frame is this and this, and what's the space between the actual frames of the pictures when it hangs on the wall. And sometimes it seems simple, but it's actually a little complicated. But if you sit down and calculate it, it's not that fucking complicated. So here we are now. Let me just go to the, so you can actually see what I'm looking at here. There we go. I made a new co-op server, just kind of like a temporary one where I can run around and maybe do some, the idea is to try to make something on the ground to kind of calculate how I can scale this up later in the actual game we're playing. Because you can't just, if you have a 9 by 9 cube, you can't just put, let's say we wanted, I should almost draw it. If you imagine, if you have like one cube like that, to scale that up, when I say 3 times, you can do it different ways. You can like put 9 of the, is that 9? No, wait. It's, how much is that? Because we wanna end up with a fucking... It's been a while since I was in fucking school, you know? Gotta brush up on this thing. Yeah, that's 9. So 3 layers of 9 cubes put together into one giant cube. That's the general idea. But then the outer walls are not gonna add up, because then if there's 1 cube here and there's 1 cube here, then the exterior walls of those are gonna what can you say? Each exterior wall is 1 tile wide on this cube, and then on this cube over here, the exterior wall is 1 cube wide. And you just put those together. This wall between these are gonna be 2 tiles wide, and we don't need that. That should just be 1. So the calculation, that's why the calculation is a little funky. So we gotta take, what do you call that? Yeah, take that into consideration. So what we're gonna end up with, hopefully, is something. Just make some harder lines here, so there's a chance you can actually see it on camera. Something like that. So that's gonna be up. What is that? Is that 20? I think it's like 27 of. Where's my finger? That's 1, and then we're gonna put 27 of those together. But we need to. Yeah, take the wall thing into consideration, because it's probably gonna be one big thing, depending on how we do it. Because there's no like rules or whatever. We can do whatever we want. We can also extend them from each other a little bit. Like you have a cube here and a cube here. We can make like a little walkway. That could be kind of fun, kind of like in that movie, The Cube, where there's. Oh wait, that's just a door. Did you guys watch that movie, The Cube? The psychological horror movie from, I don't know, when Dad was young. from the 80s or 90s. Fucking insane movie. And then each cube is gonna have, at least 3 floors. How we're gonna divide the rooms, we'll see about that. That doesn't really matter right now. We're talking very basic fundamentals. Because, 1, 2, 3. So I think instead of 27. Oh, what's that? That's 8, 9, 18. Yeah, 27. But yeah, let's start gathering some resources. I need some shit to put on the ground anyway, so. You know how it is with these things when you actually get into it. It's a little more complex than you would otherwise think. But yeah, we don't need the real resources right now. We don't need like iron. I just need something I can put on the ground. And since I'm still a fucking noob in this game, yeah, I just need whatever. What's this? This is iron. Carbon. So I'm also still trying to get familiar with this game, but it seems pretty cool. I don't know, man. Maybe I should just fucking buy one of those hosted servers. You can, it's getting out of hand, guys. Because I can see the potential in this game, and I haven't even left a planet yet. I've just been building and theorizing. Arch and BlackJesus has been in outer space, I think, both of them. And I think Jesus is working on a space station up there somewhere. And that's the idea behind the cube. It's gonna be a space station, and then we can put some thrusters and whatever it's called, yeah, so it can move and stuff like that. The Borg Cube of Death. Yeah. The reason why it needs to be big is also because we need to be able to put a lot of stuff inside of it, like air thrusters. We need an engine room and a bridge and all the usual spacey stuff. We need all of it inside that cube. And we also need to build it so there's room for extensions or... I forget the right word, but if you have a house and then you build a garage, that's basically what I mean. If you're adding something to your house. So we need to make like some airtight exit doors that are in the beginning not really being used for anything. But eventually they're gonna be like points where you can add like a new... let's say if Arch wanted to make a docking area for his craft or something, he can easily just attach it there. And then there's already a door that leads to the cube, and yeah, everything's like set up for future expansion, I guess you could say. Oh yeah, I was down in a mine yesterday for the first time. These resource markers points to where there's stuff in the ground. Didn't we get like a... Hello?
Hello. Sorry. Undskyld, jeg står først nu.
Don't worry, no worries. I'm streaming right now, just so you know. But yeah, do you think you can try to start up the real server?
I just did.
Ah, excellent.
I'm not in it, but I have started the server.
Then let me see if I can join it, because I just made like my own little co-op server, because I just needed to get in the game. I need to do some fucking calculation. I've been thinking a lot about the Death Cube. It's gonna be crazy, but yeah, I need to get in the game and lay some stuff out on the ground.
Yes.
And yeah, stuff like that. Well, yeah, let me just get out of this.
But also I can restart and get in and get you in like we did yesterday. But try if you can get in by yourself. That could be nice.
Let me try that. Can you check the IP address? Then I'm gonna try to join that way.
That should be the same that is in our game chat.
Okay.
But the password, on the other hand, if you need that.
I'm not sure if it asks me, but yeah, let me try to join the IP you posted last night. Yeah, let's see if that... It looks like it's the same one as...
Yeah.
Oh, I'm not... There we go. I think that's it. And then connect. I don't remember if it asked me for a password. But yeah, let's see. It says it's connecting. No, connect to server fail. Could not retrieve server information.
Invite you because we saw last night that I was on anyway. So can I invite you as only as the...
Maybe history, can I add? No.
Let's
Just try to
see.
search.
Is there... No, it'll ask the password later.
Daddy Creamy Creamer. Let me just try that again. Just gonna try the same IP. Maybe the server wasn't entirely loaded or something. Sometimes it takes a little while.
Else I can get in, lock down the server, get in and invite you and get out of the game.
Yeah, you mean where you like jump in as a player and then invite me?
Yeah.
Oh, that might
I
be.
still have a little time. Well,
I'm getting an
doing
error
this.
message, so that seems like that direct IP join doesn't work.
And I will lock down the server.
Let's see what's up on the screen. Yeah, that looks fine. What we're trying to do here, guys, is because we've been playing together on another server that BlackJesus is hosting. So that's what we're trying to. We're trying to get me onto his server, but he can't play today. He's doing some other stuff. So yeah, that's what we're trying to do.
Later.
BlackJesus doesn't have time for crazy Death Cube projects.
Not at the moment, no.
But so far, I think everything's good with the project. The only thing I need to think about is that if you have like 3 cubes next to each other, the walls, the inner walls between the cubes, instead of just being one tile, it's a little hard to say. It's easier if you draw it on paper, but there's gonna be, if I just have like 27 big cubes and put those together, there's gonna be too much wall in the middle of them, which is unnecessary. So that's what I'm trying to calculate. I have it here in my notes on paper. It's not that difficult, but all of a sudden it's so fucking humongous. It's like building a shopping mall or something, maybe even bigger. It's a little crazy. Gets out of hand. Okay, I think that's an invite there. Yeah. Space dads. Now it says the server name at least. So that's a good sign.
I might be on for about dinner time, but I'm not sure.
What were you doing? Some theater or something?
No, out playing card.
Playing what?
So if I got beaten the first couple of rounds, it might be that funny, and then I'm going home.
Oh, cards? Or what is it?
Yeah, Magic the Gathering.
Ooh,
So it's an event where we can play. So
yeah. Maybe you'll come home with a big prize.
No, it's casual. It's still.
Or humiliating defeat.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm on the server.
Yeah, sounds like you got in.
This is where my old cube was located. There's nothing. It's so barren now. It's so empty. But yeah, how was it? Should I? One thing is
take the starter kit, capital starter kit, and place that on the ground. If you will build it from the ground.
Yeah, because that's actually my question. Maybe because I need to do the calculation for the cube. That's like a project on its own. That's gonna be in space at some time. But the question is, should we build it in space or build it on Earth and then put it up later? Because if we build it in space, I should probably start building like a small spaceship.
If you need to build it in space, you need a way to get into space.
Yeah.
Yeah. Then you might borrow my small vessel, but I'm not sure.
Yeah, I was thinking about building a little
UFO. Get to your planet, and then you can borrow my small vessel to fly back and forward.
Where is it? Oh, here, I need this one. I just see capital vessel. Small vessel. So if I started from Earth to orbit, that's a small vessel, right?
Yes.
Yeah, okay. I'll probably
Your capital
do
can
that.
fly in orbit too, but then you have the starter on the ground, and that's what's the problem. And you need to start from the middle of the ship, fly to orbit, and then have the rest from there.
Build out
One
from that.
second.
Could be fun to build like a the classic UFO, you know, like a flying saucer.
But I can fly to your planet. I'm doing that. Then you can borrow my small vessel. I need it when I get back, but you have it in a couple of hours at least.
At least I can try to like check it out and see how it works and stuff. I'll promise not to put any dents in it. At least if I can avoid it. Let's see. I think we made one of those starter kits. Oh yeah, we made all those crates.
Yeah, you have a starter kit somewhere.
That one, capital vessel starter. So that's for the big cube.
Yes.
And then if I need to build like a little UFO of my own, I need a small vessel
Small
starter
vessels.
cube.
Yes.
Okay.
Now I need to find Acura here somewhere.
And then, let's see, where was it I could see? I think that was the P menu. Where was it I could see what I was missing?
It is in P.
There was like a little you need O2 thing, and
Yeah.
where the fuck was it I could see that?
Somewhere in P. Was it devices, I think? In P.
Yeah, wasn't that it? Climb.
I mean, not crashing at the moment.
I'm still a total noob, guys, so bear with me. I have no idea where anything is. I'm still... Okay, what am I looking at now?
I don't know.
Main... Base... Oh, it's probably because the base is actually up and running, so it's not...
Yeah.
It's not showing
doesn't
any...
need anything.
It's not showing any
Yes, it
requirement.
stands need. No, I think I have built it all to the base. So it should not need anything. Very standard it has, but it shouldn't need anything.
That makes sense. Oh yeah, that's Archer's spaceship over there, by the way. This fancy little thing.
It's a Hoover.
Very fancy. A big old Total Recall drill on there. And a lawnmower in the front. Very fancy. The fuck is that thruster doing? That doesn't make any sense. But I guess it's a brake or something.
Yeah, you need a brake in front, so you have brakes too.
Light on it. Yeah, I think if I'm gonna try to make a ground to orbit vessel, I don't know. I'll probably try to build a flying saucer. I don't know if it makes sense with all the, with the thrusters and stuff, but it could be fun to have a flying saucer.
Yeah.
Like from Mars Attacks or something. One of those.
In a moment.
Okay, so I'm gonna need a shitload of steel.
Yeah. You need some gasoline and some oxygen too.
Okay.
There is a little bit of oxygen on the plane, but you need for you.
We're probably gonna need like a more, what can you say? More of it, like reliable source. Copper, silicone. Okay, so I have the scanner. Where's the hover bike? I think I put it here. Yeah.
Are you guys? Phantom base, that's not you. That's you.
Okay. Northeast. Okay, it's that little splotch there. Oh yeah, you know what? Let's see. Can I see? Oh no, I don't think I could see you on the map.
Yeah, you should be able to see me because I'm on the planet at the moment.
Okay.
I'm just 200 meters away from the base.
Oh, I see you there. Let me just grab this bike so it doesn't...
You don't need the bike to put it in a box somewhere.
Left shift. What the fuck is he not picking it up? Left shift. Okay, it's being weird again. Why can't I pick it up?
You don't have enough.
I don't understand. I just took it out of my inventory. Now I wanna... I just don't want it to disappear, you know. Is it because...
Where is it? There.
Oh, now I got it. I don't know. I think it was because it was in the 7 slot and then... Yeah, I don't know. It was acting weird. Yeah, no worries. This is Jesus's fancy spaceship. Looks like a box of chocolates or something. Very fancy.
I need a couple of those.
I was just gonna use the bike to fly over to that iron deposit and do like a couple of runs.
Yeah.
Because we're gonna need 1 billion blocks for that fucking cube.
Do I have anything here? I need some food. Other than that,
Oh yeah, food. Yeah, that was a big problem yesterday, because we've just, what do you call it, like, prioritized building and stuff like that, so we haven't really been gathering any food, so I think I died like 4 times from starvation yesterday. But yeah, if I make a couple of, probably make a couple of iron runs here, then I'll go grab some food on the way too. I'll do that first.
If I log out here, then I can follow you on stream instead and guide you from there.
Yeah, that sounds good.
Go into the spaceship. I need to find you in here first.
Unequip everything. Woohoo! First time in a spaceship.
There's a little delay I can see.
I don't know what the latency is. Nothing's happening.
is push P, and you can start the motor. Power on.
Pilot mode.
Power. Put it on.
Yeah, it is on. I think it's a little delayed. Yeah. I don't know what the latency is. I haven't checked the latency since forever.
Then get out again to the plane. Then you could get off the ground by pushing space.
Okay, that seems to work. Just doing a little left and right here.
Yeah. If your ship gets tilted, push O.
Okay, to like, go back to normal, or
Yes.
get the right word. Then we have the compass up there.
Push 2. Can you see, 1 is your Gatling gun, 2 is your scanner. Where you're going, it's not that important, but you don't need the Gatling gun.
I'm just going to orbit. Of course, I don't have.
Yeah.
I need that starter kit and stuff like that. Don't have that on me right now.
Can you see the third line in the right is yellow?
Yes. 90%.
That's your oxygen on the plane. That's how much oxygen there's left on the plane.
Okay. Well, that's probably pretty... Oh, whoa. Let's go for O here.
And I'm making oxygen in your container at the moment, so when you get down again, you can get some more oxygen on the plane.
Okay. This seems pretty, what can you say, by the numbers? Straightforward, yeah, that's a better way of saying it. And then when I land, I just go to the ground and exit.
Yeah, push C, and can only get out of the aircraft if it's standing still or also in orbit.
Okay. That makes sense, I guess. Oh wait, I need to turn off the engine.
You have 100 minutes left, or else you need to put down some gasoline.
Okay. I gotta build, but yeah, thanks for that. I'll probably use that, but yeah, I gotta build a fucking flying saucer at some point.
Yes.
I've just built like a small little one.
I might put on more containers and it can fly with, but try.
I'll fuck around with it. I'll try not to mess anything up though.
Yeah.
But yeah, so okay, just to go over it one time real quick. To start the big cube in space, if I end up doing that, I need to take the starter cube up there and then
the bricks and start building it up there.
Yeah, exactly. Kind of like on the ground, but I need to start with the starter kit or whatever it was called, the starter brick.
If you go to the base, what do they turn around? There is an oxygen for your oxygen tank in your in the suit you have on. There is an oxygen tank too, and to fill that, you need a CO tank, and we have one on base. So you can only fill your spacesuit on the base.
Okay.
It's on, not there, behind you. If you have your box and you need to turn around 360.
That's probably something. Oh, it's the big white one.
It's on
O2 tank. It's gotta be that
that's
one.
what gives it to our. It might be out where Arch have his Hoover actually.
That's where I'm new. I think it's like 5-second delayed or something for you.
The CO2 not where you're standing now with your delay. Not that. That's what to the base. That's not where you filled up your.
I'm looking at the one next to the kitchen area.
Yeah, that's not it.
Oh, that's not it.
Look up and to your right.
Oh, it says O2 station already
That's for
full.
filling your tank in the suit.
Okay. Ah, nice.
If you go up there, you can see it will tell you you cannot fill your suit because your suit is filled.
Yeah, exactly. That's
Yes.
what I said.
But if you need for your suit, it's that one.
Okay.
And because you're building in space, you will use some of from your suit. So you need from time to time fill it up.
Eventually, we probably need to build one of these guys up there, so we can just.
Hey, you need one of those in your capital when you can have when you have an engine in your capital.
Yeah, exactly. Because it would be a little fucked up if you had to fly down to Earth to put oxygen in your tank and then fly back.
If you're in
But
space, I can teach you how to have rooms with breathable air in the rooms. That's a little bit tricky, but you can do that too.
but yeah, that comes probably a little later. Let's save that for later.
This is just for you to play around till I get home today, I think.
Yeah, I think that sounds good because, of course, right now that is what I just said is a bad idea. Is what I need to do. I'll need to get the O2, jump in the ship, whee, and then fly up and build. And then if I run out, I'll have to go down, resupply, and yeah, repeat. That's fine. I'm just gonna put it right on top of us here, up in orbit.
Yeah. And there's no enemies in orbit in this. It's not that problem. Other galaxy, there can be enemies out in the galaxy. In orbit, there are none here.
Maybe the Elder Guards will pay a visit. Athaxoth, the eyeless one, will. We think it's a planet coming closer, but actually it's an Elder Guard. And then the tentacles come out. And it swallows our souls. But yeah, I don't know. I think I gotta think about whether or not I want to start it down here. I think maybe it's.
If you build it in our space, you can get underneath it too. You can build it all at once, and you can have your core in the middle.
Yeah, I have more freedom. Yeah.
Have your core in the bottom.
I'll have more freedom.
Yeah. And you have more space to just. You're not going into the hills and so on.
Yeah, guys, because yesterday when I was trying to build the cube, which I dismantled now, I built it up on this big ass hill, but I've made some mistakes, and then the game thought that the cube was part of the base. So yeah, I kind of fucked up the initial construction, I guess you could say, the start of the construction. So yeah, but yeah. We'll see how far I make it. First, I need to do some calculations on the. I think it's gonna be the cube I had yesterday. We need 27 of those. Basically. But then the walls in between all the cubes. Yeah, if we have 27 cubes like that and just squish them together, all the walls where they're next to each other have 2 tiles, and there's no need for that. So we can save some space, or clear up some space, and just make those single walls. But yeah, I need to do those calculations. That's like number 1, I think. And then I'll either hijack your little spaceship, and fly up and begin, or maybe start building, try to see if I can build like a little flying saucer. I think that's what my plan is. Because I think you're right, it's easier to build it up in space. How long does it take to get to orbit, do you know that?
Not that long.
Couple of minutes or something, maybe?
Yeah.
That's perfect.
You can try my ship to go to orbit just to see how long it takes. It takes a little bit longer if you need to fly from planet to planet, but that's not your That's not what you're doing.
That makes sense. I was just wondering, you know, maybe it was like 15 minutes or something. That's a
Oh
little.
no.
And you need to plane it a little more, but yeah. Sounds like I could basically zip up and down pretty quickly.
In your box from the constructor, you should have oxygen for the ship now, so you can fill up the ship's oxygen tank. So you have oxygen in the ship, at least. In my ship, I did some there.
There's something called O2 bottle. Is that the one?
Yes, and they go to the tank in the ship.
Okay. And that display was down in that right corner, yeah.
Yeah, and then you push. There is a button in, there, more info or something. Then you can fill.
I'm just gonna do that right away.
Yeah, but I can still advise you, so you know how to do it.
Then I think it's
Yeah.
probably just press fill all, right?
Just get in the ship.
I have managed and
Push
fill.
P. Management. Then you take your bottle over to fill oxygen.
Oh, yeah. Oh, you get quite a lot.
Yeah, and you only use one bottle. It's a small tank I have on the ship.
That's cool.
Those 16 tanks should be way enough.
Yeah. That's cool. Thank you for that, because it's nice to know how to do that.
And that's the same from if you need fuel on it, then you need the biotanks, biofuel. That's the same way, but that tank is a lot bigger, so you need more fuel. But you should have fuel too on the base.
Yeah, I think so. I think I know where that is. Then you just pull that in the thing, and yes. Or use the fill all thing down. I did that on the...
Yeah, I don't know if it can find it by itself.
You might need to have it in your inventory or something for that.
Yeah.
Probably, yeah. But it's slowly starting to make more sense. Okay, power's off.
And as I said, I'm not sure if I have made too big boxes. So if you fill the boxes, you might not get off the ground, but try.
Okay.
I make my boxes on the plane a little bigger because I wanted to build my ship in the stars, but I didn't, put on thrusters enough yet. So it might not have to lift it from the ground if you're full.
Okay.
But you can, mangle around and figure that out.
Maybe if that's a problem, I can probably just take it out of your ship box and put it into our
Put a
shared
little bit
storage.
less in, but that could be a problem, and we cannot take it all.
Yeah.
I don't know if it can fly away with it.
I will have to see. Okay, so let's see. I gotta think about this. Let's start. Oh yeah, I should probably do some resources first, I think. And while I'm doing that, I can think about that wall thing. I think technically it's pretty easy, because if you have 3 cubes that are 9 by 9 next to each other, and you just put those next to each other, it goes to, I think, 27. But then because we're gonna remove 2 walls, no, let's see, yeah, there's 3 cubes, so there's 2 spots where we remove 1 wall, so there's 2 walls going away, so we end up at 25 tiles instead of 27. which in like reality means that we're gonna have a little more space inside, because I'm still gonna make it. Yeah, I need to think about that. I need to calculate that if that's actually true. But yeah, we will see. It'll be fine. But I need a shitload of steel. I need a shitload of food too here. That's probably gonna be Act 1. So we're going to the mines. Something like that. Okay, let's get the hover bike out. Let's see, we're going northeast, that direction. Let me see if I can see that on the... I don't know how far that scanner works. Sound effects are very... Oh, it's all the way up. Okay, that little dark splotch up there in the corner. You know, should probably, if there was some food there, I should probably be walking actually. Just so I can pick up food. Oh, now it's doing that thing again. I need to go to 8, and then I can pick it up. Seems like that's just a little bug. Because when I put it down, it was on slot 7, and then when I try to pick it up in slot 7, there's some kind of conflict there. Yeah, let's see, where did it... Yeah, we're going that way. Oh, I see it there, iron deposit. I'm hearing animal sounds. Oh, oh. There's space wolves out here. Hopefully it's not the Warhammer 40k space wolf kind. I hear they are a little angry. So what deck are you playing? Have you like prepared yourself, or is it just like whatever happens happens match you're going to?
What?
The card game, have you like prepared for it, or are you just gonna show up with everything?
No, I have a little prepared. I have 4 decks. Take with me, and then I'll play a little bit with those, and if I get tired, I will go home.
Ah, nice. Sounds like a good plan.
I think about dinner time, I might be home.
Yeah, sounds good. I remember I played some Magic with you like a long time ago. You kind of taught me the basics. Oh yeah, what was it? I was playing that free game on Steam. I think it was called Magic Duels back then. There's another one today. I think it's called Arena today or something. But they're pretty good for learning all the rules and stuff. But
yeah.
Seems like one of those games where there's also there's so many new cards coming out, so there's always something new to learn. It's actually a pretty cool game. It gets very competitive when you're getting into it. Out of range. Very dark in here at night. build some of these side tunnels yesterday. It seems like that was a good idea, because now it's a little easier to... I can basically just keep circling. Looking for the stone with the blue glow. Like that. One might be out of range. I think that's alright. God damn it, I keep clicking the wrong. Accidentally hitting the right mouse button. My finger was hurting so bad last night because I've been holding down that resource button for so long. Out of range. Up here. Oh, no, no! Holy shit, it's gonna be a crazy cube. But it could be nice. The more I think about the size of it, the cooler it becomes. Because then we can have like maybe a docking area, you know, where people can fly in their small spaceships straight up to the cube and just have like some, I don't know, maybe some big ass hangar doors. And then
Yeah, you can do that.
And then people can like have a like a parking garage for spaceships, basically. So we're not gonna make the Death Star, we're gonna make the Death Cube. That goes down. Get over there. Let's leave that for right now. Okay, so I'm gonna build in behind this and then work my way out. I have the
In
better.
your Hoover bike, you could be lazy and take the small ship and figure out how that works. And you're going around on the planet too. You cannot get down those caves, but it can be on the ground.
That's true. But yeah, since I need to collect some food stuff anyway, I think I'm actually just gonna run back and forth. It's pretty close. It takes 2 minutes, unless there's a big mountain in the way. Yeah, might as well just. I'm just gonna take it easy and do some resources here to begin with, and then while I'm doing that, because this is very relaxing, I'm just gonna think about
If you have a drill, it's much. Then it's easier.
drill.
Yeah, drill. That's for mining. Make a drill in the base.
Is it like a handheld drill?
Yes, and it's a lot faster than using your. Like the tool is for, yeah. Well.
Yeah, maybe you also get more resources from it.
You might. I can't remember. Watch out for your food.
That food is a little dangerous. Should be, I wish there was like a better warning or whatever. Let's see, where the fuck am I? I think this should be good.
Pick 2 and then you should be alright for a little while.
Oh, fuck. It's a little very dark in here today. I don't know why it's so dark. Maybe it's because there's so much light in the room I'm in. Like in real life. Or is it still night out? I don't think it's still night out, yeah. Maybe that's why. The darkness carries into here. Oh yeah, that's what I don't want to happen. I don't want to destroy what I'm standing on. Gotta have one hand. Oh, yeah, exactly. Gotta have one hand on the on the jetpack. Oh, I think we can take it from here, actually. Can be a little disorienting to be a miner, guys. Let's see where we are here. Ah, we're almost through. Oh, goddamn, I keep doing that. It's these fucking sensitive fucking keyboards and mouse. Because, you know, all my life I've been used to, I can rest my hands on the keyboard and rest my hands on the left and left and right mouse button. But you cannot do that here. If you touch it, you click it. It's kind of like, imagine your keyboard and mouse was made by a touch screen. That's how sensitive it feels. And I'm not that kind of guy. I might be a sensitive guy, but I'm not a... I don't need my mouse and... Yeah, I'm not that sensitive. I don't need my mouse and keyboard to be that sensitive.
If you have the small, if you use the small vessel, you can have more. There are boxes on the small vessel when you can have your mining thing.
That's actually... Yeah, I could park it on top and then just... yeah. That's actually a pretty good idea. But yeah, I think I'm gonna head back if I can just get out of here somehow. I need to go here. But that's why I built those tunnels, because yeah, if you just keep digging a hole, all of a sudden you can't get out. Can I get up there? Wow, this is disorienting as fuck.
So I will go. See you later.
Take care, man. Thanks for... Oh shit, that was wrong. It's so hard to see what's going on here. All the shadows and shit. Okay, let's just locate the exit. I think it's over there. Yes, excellent. Oh, so the jetpack is not that good. Okay. Just get our bearings here. Where's the fucking map? Oh, this is the map. There's 5 different fucking maps. So there's a big mountain there, which is kind of annoying. So let's just go around here and pick up some stuff on the way, some food stuff. So that is southeast. Oh wait, first we need to go a little more eastward. I like something like this. We can carry a little bit more. First we need to see if we can get some food with us. But yeah, no, there's not much meat on this planet. I've been living off protein, sucky protein bars this whole time. But there are some weird tentacle monsters here and there. Usually down by the water. Down by the river. Plant fibers. But yeah, this game is pretty fun. It's actually... I don't know. It's kind of like Valheim and Conan Exiles in the way that you jump into it and you don't really know what it is, and then you build a little house, and then all of a sudden you kind of realize the potential of what you can do with these tools. You probably know how it is. If you ever played like a sandbox game, it's... A lot of those games are actually not that interesting, but the sandbox is interesting. So you get from it what you put into it, and that's another... Where the fuck does this go? Ah, fuck that, let's leave that for now. Maybe there's a... Let me try my scanner here. Because the mine I was just in was actually started by Arch. So yeah, I haven't really started a mine, but yeah. Let's see. Maybe we should round the lake there and then go back. How much can I carry? Let's just go back. I need carry space. But the idea of taking the small spacecraft out to the mine, park it on top, that's actually a good idea. Because then we have access to storage boxes. Then I can just mine, jump up, put it in a box, blah blah blah, repeat. But we're gonna run out of food pretty quickly. Yeah, we need food. Food. Rain. That fucking mountain, man. But yeah, I have the hover bike. I can get over that way if I need to. But yeah, climbing in this game is you suck at climbing. What's this? Plant protein. Level 9, yeah. Intes. Oh, there's one of those fucking monsters. Let's try this new gun. Come here, I need your meat. Go first person. No, don't go into the water. I don't think I can harvest him in the water. What the fuck? A box just appeared. Oh, yeah, I think that's the loot drop. Take all that shit. I think that was... Yeah, we got a steak. Awesome. Old skeleton bones. Skeleton bones, what am I saying? Old bones from some weird creature. But yeah, very chill game, this Empyrion game. It's actually on sale right now on Steam. For, what was it? I think it was like $6 or something, very cheap. And then you can, it comes with a dedicated server, so you can just host your own server if you want to play with your friends. Which is fucking fantastic. I wish all games would do that. Just add a dedicated server client. And then this game, you can play this game in 50 years if you want. Just host your own fucking internet server. Amazing. And yeah, a lot of games used to do that back in the days where there was like a game client and a server client. And then you can basically do what you want, and you know, I think there's also a workshop on Steam for mods and stuff like that. Alien plasma. Oh. That doesn't look like plasma. It looks like a bush. Yeah, let's just circle this lake, see if there's any more there. Oh. Thought I heard something. I think there's something over there, maybe. Oops. White tripping. It's just the reflections. It's the alien Loch Ness monster. No, there is one there. You son of a bitch. Come here, you fucker. There we go, you weird Cthulhu wannabe. I come with you on land. Give me your disgusting tentacle meat. How many bullets? Oh, I have 100 bullets. No issue. I think that's these lakes are. Oh, that's one of those fish. Sometimes those fish go on land. It's a little crazy. Call them land fish. Very intelligent name. I've even seen one up in the mountains. Okay, where the fuck are we? Okay, so we actually circled the thing. We got 2 steaks, an egg, some coffee beans, plasma. I have a little more room. I kind of feel like I should bring more food. This is not gonna make that much food. What connection problem? No. Playfield server, that's a new word. Fuck. I don't know if I can join back in. God damn it. Be a rejoin option. This is not us. Fuck. But yeah, it's because when we started playing, I was a little worried about hosting the server on my machine because I'm already running the game and streaming. So then running a dedicated server on top of that might fuck everything up. I should have done that. Yeah. Or rent a hosted server. This is fucked up. Let me see if I can, I don't know, join him somehow. No. Fuck. But yeah, that's why you need a hosted server or host it yourself. The problem when you host it yourself is when I'm offline, no one can play. God damn it. So let's go back into, I don't know, what are we doing here? Because if I just go into this server, it's technically just a waste of time. Maybe I could like make the plane. I need to make like a plane for that death cube, but why the fuck did it crash? The most obvious reason would be that BlackJesus' computer went into sleep mode or something, but I don't think he has that on. But I haven't seen that error message before, though. That's a new one. Maybe we could play something else in the meantime, or we could do some drawings. Wait. That's very strange. Maybe his internet went out. So an option. Let's see if he wrote something. Let's see, is there anything? What can I use? Is there something I can use for? We almost need like a 3D program or like an architect thing. Isn't there like an what's it called? I'll not just need a piece of paper, basically. Maybe Photoshop. Because if I can't like make progress, what I'm thinking is there maybe I can work on the planning then. But I only have my mouse here, so yeah. I want to be able to do, if I'm drawing, I want to be able to do it by hand. You know, drawing like with a mouse fucking sucks. But yeah, let me try something real quick here. Let's put this away. Let's try to go into fake Photoshop. Just see if I can get that up on screen. Yeah, it's right there. Cursor, yes. This is a great website, Photopedia. It's just a Photoshop clone, basically. It doesn't matter. We just need a piece of paper. Okay, so the idea is to make the death cube. And the first death cube we made, the design was like this. Like a die, you roll a six-side die, and then a floor in the middle here. Kind of like this, I guess. And then we're gonna make 27 of those. So we're gonna end up with something like whoopsie. Oh my god. That fuck. mouse is so... I need to sit like this. Oh, I'm gonna fucking hit that button. Yeah, 3, right? So something like this. Ba-da-bum, ba-da-bum, ba-da-bye. Whoops. But yeah, that's why I need like a pen. So one of these is one of these. So we need 27 of these, and this is 9 by 9. And then this should be 27 by 27, but then there's these lines. Make that green. These lines take up one tile in the game. No, wait, let me rephrase that. If we take 2 of these cubes and put together... Oh, wait, that's... Yeah. And put those together, then there's a roof on this one, I guess you could say, and then a floor on this one. So that's 2 tiles when we put them together, but we only need 1. So that means that if we put them together like the big one over here, it's gonna end up being, instead of 27 times 20 by 27, it's gonna be 25 by 25. So I think we're gonna make it probably 27 by 27 because that makes more sense, like number-wise. And then we're just gonna add that to the inside. It's just gonna be the rooms are just gonna be a little taller slash wider. I think that's the general plan. But yeah, I need to get hands-on. I can't really progress anymore by thinking about it. But yeah, that's the general idea. So let me just see if I can find... hang on, I don't want to fuck this. There we go. So we're gonna end up with something like... yeah, like this basically. And then this is gonna be... let me just pull that picture. Can I just copy it? Okay. I should probably use the line tool actually. Where the f that red? Isn't that? That an age? What's the... Who the fuck is the one that draws lines? I'm a cracker. Haven't used that in 5 years, probably. fuck it, let's just do it by hand then. But yeah. Yeah, maybe I should actually make that a little bigger. I don't know. It's the brush itself. Boom, boom, boom. Boom, boom. Oops, that's terrible. Oh yeah. I hate drawing with a mouse, it's fucking terrible. Especially one of these cheap, shitty mouses. So that's the plan. And then we're gonna put, let's see, each of these are gonna have 2 floors. No. No, that's not right. 1 floor, or like, yeah, they're gonna have 2 floors, but they need, there's the top and the bottom, and then a middle, I don't know what to call that. What do you call the floor on the second floor? The second floor? I don't know what that's called. So we're gonna end up with, let's see, 6 floors up. And then we need, maybe we can try to think about logistics. That might be a worthy use of our time. Make a new layer here. Wait a minute. Leave some of that behind because it's fun. There we go. And then let's see, we need, first we need what the fuck was it called? What was it? Not community. Capital. Capital. That's a shitty color. What? Hang on. Oh. We need a capital ship starter cube, which is like a square you put on the floor, and that means that what you're building is not a spaceship but a space station, and that's what we're doing. So let's just give this a number in case we need to talk about it later in reference. And then we need, I think it was 3 other things, and goddammit, I need to go into the game to check what that is. I think it's 4 things. 4 things in all. Think one of them was O2. And then we need power. Or electricity, and then I forget what the last thing was. That was this maybe. But yeah, I need to get back into the game. I need these. I need this info. Oh wait, I can't. I can't build that in my own world. God damn it. Oh, maybe I can Google it actually. Might be. Capital ship starter. capital vessel. Fix that right. Yeah, this key little cube. We need a core too, but the core is part of that. But we're not gonna... need more info here. I need like the checklist of what you need to actually make a... like the minimum requirements of a capital vessel. Oh, there's a lot of guns here. That's not really what we're looking for. That's coming way later. A mobile base. God damn it. Give me a fucking page. That fucking... AI shit, it's fucking wrong half the time. What's this? Okay, I think this is it. I don't know what this is. Chill with the acronyms. But what are RCS? What does it stand for? Okay, but it seems like this is a control thing for the steering. Okay, so we need cockpit, RCS. Cockpit, RCS, generator fuel tank. Because then I know what I'm working toward. 6 thrusters. 6 is X thrusters. Because it's not that much actually. We're gonna need a warp drive later, that's for sure. But there's also different ways. It doesn't have to be a cube. We can... It depends on how we want to build it, because I was thinking maybe there should be like a little bridge between the different cubes. Because then you could also like put them all in one long line. There's so many different ways we can do this. But okay, that's good. At least we have like the basic requirements now. The Death Cube. And then of course we need guns, we need an engine room. Let's see. Main areas. We need cockpit. actual cockpit, like location-wise. Then we need an engine room. We're gonna need storage. We're gonna need ship, dock slash hangar. Maybe some living quarters. I don't know how much of that is actually in the game, but it seems like everything is in this game. So storage. Storage slash crafting, I guess you could say. Food, materials, all that. We're gonna need a lot of storage space. We're gonna need a lot of space for like what you would normally call crafting benches, like that O2 machine and all that shit. We need all of that up there. Now we need something with weapons. I don't know, systems. I have no idea how any of that works. Shielding and stuff like that, I think, is from the. You can control that from the cockpit, so that's gonna be part of that area. I'm just like being very general, like, okay. Imagine you have like a big warehouse and you're building a company. It's like we need workbenches, we need toilets, we need a cantina to eat, we need a office for a computer for the accountants. That's what we're doing now. I'm just trying to put it down because eventually we're gonna be deep down in some corner of this cube, and then maybe you forget, like, oh, we also need a place to fire weapons. Or however that works, I don't know yet, and that needs to probably be close to the cockpit or some shit like that. Thrusters and stuff like that is gonna be on the. No, wait, I think we can build those into the sides actually. It could be very cool if we don't have to have anything on the outside, so we can make it kind of like that, like a real cube. You know what we should do? That would be so ridiculous. Let me just find the color here. I have a fucked up idea. It's very bad. See what color can we use? Let's just do this light one here. Know what we should do? Oh, hang on, wrong layer. There we go. You know what we should do? What the fuck? There we go. Oh, black. We should make it into an actual die. That would be hilarious. Put some weird lights on it. That big, like, giant projector, so it looks like an actual die in space. That would be pretty funny. Okay, let me just save this real quick. But yeah, I don't think I can progress anymore. Because if we can't join the server, all I can do is run around and in my own ways. It's just gonna be wasted time. So maybe we should play another game. I don't know. See if anything's on the line. We do have that Conan Exile server. Could I do it? Nah. Just wondering if maybe I could use that to put stuff on the ground and try to. But yeah, I think we're not gonna make it much further than this, regardless. Sadly. Yeah, I gotta remember with these open. But yeah, I was. Yeah. Blah 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 blah. What I'm trying to say is I rushed a little bit into this game. I wasn't aware that it was actually just an open sandbox like that. I just got recommended this game and started doing it. It's what we should have done is we should have bought a server host, and then so the server would just run 24/7 and everyone could join whenever they want, like Valheim and Conan. Because this is a waste of time. Or if I just jump into a new game and start all over, you know what I mean? We can't use that for anything, it's just wasted time. Okay, let's exit the game at least. But yeah, I have so many fucking games I want to try. I need to learn some Dawn of War again. Guess we could play some Conan too. Oh, what do you feel like? Because I can't really. Empyrion is. Yeah. Can't really progress there. Fucking pisses me off. I should have known better. Should have known better. Beep 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 beep. So what are we doing? Do we wanna? I could go practice some Dawn of War.